Cody's remaining wife, Robyn, is reflecting on the unique position she finds herself in.
The wife left standing. That's what Cody calls me, the wife left standing. The wife that stuck it out or something. I don't remember what he says, but it is something along those lines. I mean, Cody and I have an agreement that if we decide we don't want to be married anymore, we're not going to hold each other up. But I never thought that I wanted to leave the marriage. No. I just know how much I love Cody, and I know he's a good guy and he's doing his best. I don't think anybody should be married while they're going through a divorce. Anybody who's gone through a divorce knows that it brings out the worst in you and sides of, somebody that you didn't know existed, type of a thing. And I always look at divorce as kind of like, because I've been divorced myself, and so I always look at divorce as like the opposite of all of the effort and the beauty and the wonder and the happiness of marriage. It's like the opposite of that. And it's been very difficult.
And even though her marriage is still intact, she admits she's been very emotional about the other relationships ending.
Yeah, I feel like we failed. I feel like we, I am embarrassed that we, showed our family to the world, and then that we can't keep ourselves together. Like, that's really embarrassing, and I feel like that we failed, because this was the commitment that we made, and we were all in this, and we all made this choice to do this. There is a weird feeling of like, this was the agreement, this was the even spoken agreement, spoken and unspoken agreement to be together and end up together and always be a family. And I just feel like people left. I know that it doesn't fully make sense. It's not completely logical, but it's emotional. And so that's kind of how I feel.
With so much uncertainty, Robyn says she's been keeping her focus on her children.
Hi, and thank you for visiting my new site made for all you die-hard Sister Wives fans out there, just like me, who are sick of the same old content. Well, fear no longer. It's time to talk about everything from Never Her Perspectives, a little bit of honesty, a whole lot of sass added in season 18. So let's get into right away what she calls herself, the wife left standing. Or, wait, no, as she likes to deflect and, put her misgivings on others, Cody's saying it this time about her. So Cody is now having this reflection for her. So she's reflecting on herself, reflecting about how Cody is saying this about her. The other thing, if you can follow my lead here, is she at first very carefully, if you hear, and I will play this again for you. She says very carefully here, everyone is saying this about me. And then she switches it very carefully. Cody switches it to me. Cody says this about me, because I feel like if she would have just went all out on her big lie and said everyone thinks this, then everyone was going to call BS on that, right? But she caught herself, like in the middle of saying it, she caught herself, and she changed it to what she now said. Cody said this about me. Because, I mean, if Cody hears that, do you really think he's going to say, hey, why did you say I said that? No, of course not. He's going to have his wife's back.
The wife left standing. That's what Cody calls me. That's what Cody calls me, the wife left standing. The wife that stuck it out or something. I don't remember what he says, but it is something along those.
Hello again to you. And clearly it's another day. My clothes are changed. But let's just get on with it, okay? Basically, what I was talking about was Robyn and what she said during the Cody clip. She was talking about being the only wife left. And I feel like she was going to say something else here. I really feel like she was going to say something like they. And instead, she switched it to Cody because no one would possibly believe her if she said everyone was saying this. So she had to make her lie down a little less dramatic and say that it was Cody. And obviously, like I said, he's going to back her up. And I'm just wondering, like, am I going loony or is this in this clip or not? Like, was she about to say something else? Or am I wrong? Please tell me what you think. I would really like to know. Like, this isn't just people doing Sister Wives. That this is a girl who watches Sister Wives, who likes Sister Wives. You want to join and subscribe because this girl loves Sister Wives. And so I don't want to talk to any of these channels that just do their job. I mean, what are we here for? To talk, to have fun, not with people who actually don't watch the show. Okay? So I really want to know what you think about what Robyn is saying here. Like, I'm a diehard fan. Don't tell anyone I said that. And I'm just wondering, like, am I going nuts or was she about to say? Possibly it sounds like they. Can you give me your opinion? Thanks a lot. Much appreciated.
Cody and I have an agreement that if we decide we don't want to be married anymore, we're not going to hold each other up.
So this is a very short clip that leaves a lot of questions and has a lot of connotations in it because this makes me recall a lot of things. I mean, of course, normally I would say this is a good thing. Families should recognize each other's happiness and want to amicably split. Um, but I'm going to a dark place here, and I need your help. And I'm wondering, are you also going to a dark place with me, or again, am I just thinking too much about it? Because what I started thinking of, okay, was first there was this rumor, okay, I will say rumor, that the reason that Cody and Robyn needed a nanny is because I can't even say it. Please tell me you heard it. It's because they just needed so much sex. Like they were just having too much sex. I'm sorry for if there's children watching for using that word. They were just banging too much. They were just banging too much, and they just needed like a babysitter to come in to watch while they messed around with each other. Apparently Cody like told one of his friends that he just couldn't get enough. Like he couldn't get enough of what she was giving him. And I'm wondering, like, what was it that she was giving him? And then that leads me to also darker, nasty thoughts. Like I don't want to go a whole Katie Joy here on me, but it starts making me think, honestly, okay, kids, get out of the room. It really starts making me think about what could be happening there that like he has not explored before and that he just like loves now, okay? And he can't get enough and now they need a nanny. And the only thing I can speak of, and let me tell you, it's not from experience, is like, okay, I'm thinking that the other wives, because this also leads to the clip that on Sister Wives Tell All, where she also spoke about being the best customer, and she has to be the best customer and they need to be better customers. And, she went in with, saw stretch marks and fatness and all that and cellulite, and she was okay with it. So I mean, I'm wondering also, and other people were too, like, what is she talking about? uh, what is she referring to? And people went there, they were wondering, like, is she talking about sex? Because she was saying, like, they're not giving him, if you don't want to give him what he needs. So people were curious about that. So that makes me lead even more to the question here about this decision. And actually, I haven't even really said why. I think it's because this is totally Robyn's choice. She convinced Cody, like, I'm out of here. If something happens, I am gone. Like, Cody is addicted to her and she is running the show, and she's out of there, and she let him know she's out of there. Like, she wanted him to know. So this was totally Robyn's idea about it being amicably, um, a divorce or whatever it might be. Tell me, don't don't tell me this was Robyn's choice. And this whole thing, and this is why I'm speaking of it, if it was anyone else, I would say it was great. But I think this more has to do with, like, intercourse, and having, like, the way she said it wasn't exactly, um I don't know. It wasn't. It didn't come off to me as something that the divorcee would say, or someone going to be divorced would say. I just really don't think so. The light just turned off on my computer. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so where I was going with this before I started laughing and blushing is, I think, okay, what's happening here? Because something is happening here. Something. And everyone's talking about intercourse. So I'm obviously going to think about intercourse. Come on. We all think about it in our heads. Like, what the heck's going on here? So, with all the information that I've been told, what I truly believe is that his other wives weren't doing anything else. They were running it by the book, kind of like me, very like artificial. Oh God, that sounds terrible. Like, just regular sex, no extras. Too bad for you. you know. And I think that when Robyn came in, she might she might have done some, like, nasty stuff that he just could not believe, like some nasty, like, I don't want to go into, like maybe squirting. I was thinking, because I'm thinking about, like, gross things. I don't even want to say facial. I was thinking she maybe let him. I don't want to say terrible things. She let him have a little bum fun. And the other wives were not up for it, and that's why she complained on the video. Like, sister wives, she complained about them talking about that they won't do everything that he wants them to do, basically. So that's where I'm getting all this. Don't yell at me. I don't want a lot of comments saying, like, I'm a pervert or something like that. Okay, because I'm not a pervert. Thanks. And thanks again for watching this show. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I know I'm going to. Bye. Peace out. Just gonna blow a kiss. Peace out.